What's up, guys? Here with you with another exciting video. Today is actually going to be a really super short one, but basically it's going to be an unboxing. So as you guys may know, because I've mentioned before, June is my birthday month, and so I go a little bit a little insane on my birthday. I'll be the first one to admit that I do go straight up cray cray. But that being said, Bella is sitting on one of the gifts, which has since been unpacked. And so she has claimed the box as her own. But I really wanted to upgrade my computer systems this year because they are quite old. I've had them since I first started medical school. So to give you an idea, medical school is about 4 years, then you have 3 years of residency, and then you become a full-fledged doctor. I have been practicing now for 3 years outside of residency as well. No, 2 full years outside of residency. Look at me just aging myself here. But at this point, my computers were about 10 years old, and so it was time to upgrade. So I finally got myself the new iMac. You leaving, Bells? So I finally got myself the new iMac, and Bella decided to make it her home, and now she has decided she's going to move on to bigger and better pastures. But just got the new M3 chip. I just got the new M3 chip, and then I got it with the upgrades in terms of the memory. So it's 24 gigabytes memory, and then it has 1 terabyte of storage. And I thought that would really help with like editing, filming, that whole vibe. Outside of that, I also upgraded my MacBook as well. So I was really excited about that. I ended up getting the MacBook Pro, one of the more recent versions, and that has 512 gigabytes of storage as well. So between the two, I feel like I should be set in terms of storage and work. I also decided to give my iPad to my mom. So I'm basically giving all of my other pieces to my mom because surprisingly Mac still works, and she has a work laptop and all this other stuff, but she just wanted something for like passing time if she wanted to watch TV or send personal emails or shop or whatever. She doesn't want to use her personal like stuff on her work computer. So she's like, just give it to me. So we're planning on sending all of that out, which is why Bella's keeping the box nice and warm, because we packed my old MacBook into here. Not MacBook, iMac into this. And then my old MacBook is currently with my brother, who is using it for his college work as needed. And then my mom will be getting the iPad. I would have loved to buy her a completely new set, but she said no. So that is why she's getting the old stuff. But I am super excited. I also love the fact that everything in the Apple Store right now, everything is colored. So you get beautiful, beautiful color choices. And so everything of mine is in mint green. I got the AirPod Maxes in mint green, which was in one of my accessories videos. And the new iMac matches that as well, which is stunning. And then as far as the MacBook Pro goes, I got the dark slate color because I preferred that in terms of scratching or anything like that compared to the classic silver iMacs. But that's not why we're here today. So that I just wanted to explain why this box is just kind of like sitting here, and also explain that things get a little crazy here in my world during the time of my birthday. It's pretty much when I really let out my shopaholicness. But that brings me to my next message. Now, this was actually purchased well in advance. Fairyloot does a lot of pre-orders, almost sometimes 4 to 6 months in advance before purchases are actually shipped out. This order was placed back in January timeframe, I want to say, and it is for a beautiful set of books, which has in total 3 books in a young adult series that is very well celebrated, set in kind of Egyptian tomes vibes. So I'm really excited to read it. And if you guys have already guessed, it's the Queen's Thief series. And so this is the first thing you see when you open up the Fairyloot box. All the books come packaged in this beautiful bubble wrap, which we're just pulling aside here. Oh, it's a noisy one, guys. That's so exciting. But let's see what we're working with. So we have, first and foremost, The Thief. And this entire series is by Megan Welland Turner. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the 3 initial books are the first part of the trilogy, and then she's also written books 4, 5, and 6. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, let me bring this even closer so you guys can see how pretty that is. Here is the side. Look at that. Isn't that a beaut? That is absolutely gorgeous. And then on the back, it says, I can steal anything. Now let's see what the internal art looks like. So I'm gonna pull this cover completely off so I can show you guys the insides of the book as well. So we have the Queen's Thief, or I'm sorry. Yes, the Queen's Thief is the series, and this is the Thief, which is book 1. You can see this beautiful metallic filigree here. And then again on the side of the book as well. And then when you open the first page, this is the lovely book plate and the back book plate. Both beautiful. And then when you open up to the first page, you got the signature. Isn't that just gorgeous? Ugh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, guys. So we are going to just pack this first book up, and then we will move on to the second one. And again, just absolutely stunning, stunning book. Then we have book 2, which I believe is The Queen of Atola, which is this one. Again, beautiful, beautiful covers. Love, love, love. Here's the side and the back. Again, you have that beautiful orange border with the painted edges. Let's go ahead and take the cover off and look at the inside. Now, this book is not signed, so it's only the first one that was signed. But again, you have the Queen's Thief book 2, the Queen of Atola. You have that beautiful, beautiful gold. And then this is our book plate. How stunning. How absolutely ridiculously gorgeous. And I like the fact that the pictures are basically the same thing, but you have the morning view and the evening view. So I'm really excited for this series and to see where it takes us. So in total, it has the Queen, the Thief, the Queen of Atolia, the Queen of Atolia, the King of Atolia, A Conspiracy of Kings, Thick as Thieves, Return of the Thief. So I'm really excited to see whether or not they publish the rest of these series. In the similar fashion, I'm also waiting for the Fairyloot Iron editions of the rest of the Pierce Brown series as well. They have not announced those books yet, so I'm just waiting patiently for them to come out so that I can get my hands on those too. Because as you guys know, I do have the Fairyloot Red Rising series as well, which I recently read and particularly enjoyed, recommended by my younger brother. And then the last book in this trilogy that we got is The King of Atolia. And I have to say, this one is probably my favorite cover. I just love that blue and that kind of rust orange combo together. Like, I just think that's absolutely stunning. And then here is the side of the book. And then once again, you got that coffee color, the stunning painted edges. Bottom of the book. Let's go ahead and take the cover off. And I have to say, this one is my favorite. Like, look at the cover of this book. Isn't that color gorgeous? Isn't that just stunning? Oh my gosh, guys. They don't play around with these special editions. They really, really don't. And I kind of love that about these books. Gorgeous, isn't it? And again, you can see it in the daytime, people walking through, the table is set. You have the beautiful, beautiful garden in the back. And then here's the back. But that's it, guys. So those are the 3 new books that have just arrived from Fairyloot, just in time for my birthday, which I'm super excited about. I did happen to know that these books would be shipping in June, so I'm really excited about that. So we have The King of Atolia, which is the 3rd book. Then we have The Queen of Atolia, which is the 1st book. And then we have The Thief, and these are from the Queen's Thief series, and those are all 3 painted edges next to each other. Absolutely gorgeous, and we know the perfect home for them because they're gonna go right up here. Look at that. Stunning, isn't it? So we have these, which are painted edged versions of Fairyloot, and then we have the iron editions of the Red Rising series as well from Fairyloot. As you can see, I'm still continuing to grow my special edition collection of books, but I have been thoroughly enjoying collecting them. I have to say, in general, the Bergman series from Illumicrate and the Bridgerton series from Illumicrate are some of my absolute favorites. I also have to say that I really love these Fairyloot editions too. If you guys are interested in any bookish related content, whether it be collections of books, actually talking about the books that we read, because collecting is an art form of its own, but reading is a completely different vibe. And I do agree that book aesthetics and things like that are a new world reading problem, if you will. But I have to say the actual enjoyment you get from reading is a different experience altogether. And I love sharing my thoughts on books with my family and friends, and hopefully now this bookish community. And I love hearing y'all's thoughts as well. So please, please, please do leave those comments below. But if you like anything bookish or any bookish related content, I put out videos every Wednesday and Sunday and would love to see you back on my channel. This month is going to be a little bit different in the sense that it is still going to be primarily bookish related content, but you might also get 2 videos that have to do more with birthday related themes, such as a birthday haul video, because I was very, very excited about the things that I hauled this month. These books will be showing up in that video as well. And then the other thing that I'm super, super excited for is the fact that I am going to be going to the Bay for my birthday. So I'm really excited to have some footage from that as well when the time comes. And then I might have a little guest star video as well. Guest star is a strong word, not so much star per se, but like a star in my life, one of my absolute best friends, one of my favorite people on the planet. She may be coming on with me, and we might be doing a back and forth questionnaire about books and things that we like and all the new bookish things that we're excited about. So if that's something that would interest you, then do tune in. I also have 2 cats that tend to make random appearances throughout the videos. This one here is Bella. She's our older cat. She is a beautiful, beautiful black short hair American cat who is 8 years old, soon to be 9. She's turning 9 in September. She's my little baby. Yes, she is. She's my best friend. She's been with me since before my husband. We love her to death. She's my little Toothless. And then we have the little fur ball that you guys probably saw in one of my other videos. She sits in my lap sometimes when I'm reading and I'm filming, and she's so much fun to have around. Can't trust her around the wires though. She's been chewing on the wires to the computer, so we're trying to keep her away from the wires, but you might see Minerva running around every once in a while too. She's a really beautiful short hair American tabby as well. But that's neither here nor there. So again, coming back to the end that I was trying to say here, the videos will be put out every Wednesday and Sunday. If you are interested in joining us here in our bookish community, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you guys can hang out with us at least twice a week. But otherwise, it was such a pleasure to unbox this with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to not only unbox them, but actually read them and get back to you guys with my thoughts on the books. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into my reading vibes, and I will let you lovely ladies and gentlemen go. Have a lovely evening or morning wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye.